Verb. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to go? 1 second. Live.
All right, we'll start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right. Start off with a roll call, if you don't mind, Steve.
Fastwell.
Here.
Mr. Silk is not here. Mr. Rees is not here. Mr. Sheridan. Mr. Altobelli.
Here.
And then Mr. Falcone is here. Your solicitor, court reporter, and your manager are here.
All right. All right. We will get started with our first application, Z 2025-38, Dennis Whitaker, 148 Ridgefield Road. The applicant is seeking variance relief from sections 172-33B5 and 172-14F to allow the construction of a porch within the non-conforming front yard setback. The applicant also requests relief from any other sections of the zoning ordinance that may be realized during the zoning hearing process. Subject premises located in the R2 zoning district. Mr. Whitaker. All right, if you want to just step up and sit here at this table, just make sure there's a microphone sitting there. Just,
Right there.
there you go. Just make sure it's lit up in green. Just
Push
press the
that.
button if it's not.
Got it.
All right. Yeah, you can
Am I
have,
heard? Yes.
have a seat, make yourself comfortable. Is the file in order?
The file is in order.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you both sworn in.
Oh, okay, yes. Yes, I do. My name is Peter Anderson. I'm an architect, state of Pennsylvania. ON.
All right.
Mr. Chairman, based on the representation of the zoning officer, I ask that the applicant's application, the evidence submitted along with the application, be marked as Exhibit Township Number 1. That the notice of list of residents within 200 feet of the subject property were notified of tonight's hearing, be marked as Township Exhibit Number 2. And the notes of, the proofs of publication of the advertising on 2 consecutive weeks in the Delaware County Daily Times be marked as Township Exhibit Number 3. And the listing of the posting of the property for tonight's hearing be marked as Township Exhibit Number 4.
All right, they are admitted. All right, we're ready to get started. So the floor is all yours. Take us through your project.
Okay, yeah, I think Peter is going to make the presentation for me. I'm here to answer any questions, offer whatever, and I guess we'll proceed. Peter.
Thank you. Thank you for taking time to review the petition. When Dennis came to me with the project, I wanted to make certain that we had taken a look at the zoning code, and we were quite happy to have Dennis provide us with some historical documents for the property. There's a plot plan that goes back to 1952 that locates the bulk of the building on the lot, noting a nonconformity in terms of the current zoning code's requirement for front yard setback. And historically, there have been other additions to the property in 1965. There was a garage added and some ancillary space to the main building. The gist of the petition is the addition of a front porch into the required front yard setback. The rationale for the porch is to provide a covered entry for the applicants so they can more readily enter the house and stay in the house as they age. You know, currently they do not have a covered entry to the house. So, you know, looking at the additional space that we are requesting and the building into the setback, we are still within the maximum impervious coverage, maximum building coverage, way underneath. The total of the addition will be about 372 square feet, a very small, very modest addition to the building. We have shown a proposed front elevation, which is going to be a standing seam shed roof on the front of the house, 4 columns facing the street, covered entry going back, showing to the left of the existing drawing there. And whether or not the front door gets located onto that porch or not, I'm not certain. We haven't decided that yet. So I'm here to answer any questions. That is the bulk of the testimony for the request for the variance.
So I might add something here. I noticed on the legal notice that was sent around that there was our request for the variance on the front yard setback. Additionally, there's a special exception, I believe, for we are going to stay within the existing setback, which is non-conforming. So I noticed that it was the call out on the paragraph was 172-14F. I believe it's 172-141F.
Yes, it is.
Okay, good, thank you. And so it's a typo, it's not a big deal, but I just wanted to call that. So we're, requesting the variance on the front yard setback, as well as a special exemption on the side yard within the existing non-conforming setback.
So if I'm looking at the diagram correctly, you're coming out 8 feet,
Yes,
Correct.
and did I look in the photographs and there's a bay window there?
there's a box.
Or a box?
Excuse me, it is a bay window, yes.
A bay window,
Yeah.
and is that gonna be, is
That's
it,
going to be replaced with a flush window. Of design, I don't know yet.
so we're going from 54 to approximately 54 feet down to 46 feet as the front yard setback.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sorry. The one question I had was, I did look at the neighborhood and looked up and down your road, and I didn't see any other homes that have been moving out from the front towards the street. No other porches, no other overhangs. Am I missing something?
I might just tweak it a little bit.
Okay,
Yes, in my immediate area within the, 3 or 4 homes that are around me, that's correct. If you go down.
I looked from Brookside coming around to Furlong, and from that point on your side, there weren't any.
That's correct, but if you go down towards Woodcrest, there was one, it's at least 8 feet, right, the front of the house. I didn't get a picture of it. And then I did get some pictures, and it's in one of the.
For example, if you
exhibits
go
here.
to the exhibit, the PP6 exhibit, please.
So I did drive around the neighborhood, I went over to Brookside to
Yes,
Ashley, the other streets that are near me. To take some examples. Actually, there's more than this, but I thought this would be good to show that that in my neighborhood, and I consider Brookside and Ashley and
But these,
Furlong.
none of these are on your street, right?
correct. There is one on my street. I didn't take a picture of it. It's probably 10 or 15 houses down from me across the other side of the street. 117, maybe 119, I'm not sure. I'm at 148.
Historically, the existing lot is not in non-conformance with your current zoning in terms of the actual area of the lot. It's not the full 25,000 square feet that you are requiring from the R2 zone. slightly less. I mean, because it has maintained, certainly the building coverage, et cetera, and the impervious coverage. It started off as a very modest house of only 965 square feet.
So as Peter said, it's really giving us an access. I mean, we plan to stay there as long as we can. And we thought this was an easier way. The property slopes in the back. So we've been using stairs, you know, not many, but you know, to get in and out of the house readily. And this gives us a at grade level entrance.
Because the
It's
garage is,
covered.
the garage is in the back. Is it-
Correct.
You use that for parking your car?
Yes,
And so,
or down the driveway, you know, both. We have two cars. that
Right.
come.
so you don't use a back entrance into the home?
No, we do.
Oh, you do? And the difficulty with that is it's not ground level, is that
Correct.
correct?
Correct.
The ground slopes considerably toward the rear of the property. The rear access through the breezeway adjacent to the property at the rear of the house, 5 or 6 steps above grade.
And are you are folks having difficulty getting in and out of the house at that location?
My wife, a little bit, me, no, but you know how things are. As you age.
I'm finding out.
Is there currently a front, like center entrance? Like if I'm looking at the front of your house to the right of that bay window, is there a door? There now?
No, they, and I'm speculating on this because the changes were made to the house when I moved in, but I think the front door was taken away. There's one on the side entrance over here.
Yeah, that, you see the one, it looks like it's like a
There
slightly
is
covered,
I'll call it a front door that we again have to step up into
right?
to get into the house. So we use that one and the back door. But yeah, there's certainly no front door along the street side.
If you look at the drawing PP7, there's a door goes
Yeah.
in toward the center. That's the approximate location of the original door that existed on the house from 1952. I have no idea when it was removed.
Is that being put back there or is that a
Possi-
door? Is that a door to enter the screened-in porch? What it looks like?
Um,
No, it's not even a screened-in porch.
Okay,
It's
just
an
going
open-
off the rendering, it looks that way.
I apologize.
No, that's all right. I just,
This is an open porch. It's not
Okay.
anticipated being screened in. It's simply to provide a covered roof, et cetera,
yeah.
for an on-grade entrance.
And do we have, I know we have all these letters here. Do we have them from your neighbors to the left and the right as well? in here?
Yeah, the two across the street and two on my left and one on the right.
You have any letters from anyone that doesn't want to see this happen? No one ever brings it.
No one, well, you know, we put the sign out. You guys got that out. No, I haven't seen anything. I don't know if that was humor, but. No, we have not gotten any objections, at least, my wife or I.
Whitaker, I assume these letters from your neighbors, you'd like them marked as an exhibit in your behalf?
Yes, it included as a submission, yes.
Will be marked.
The intent here is not to provide a very extravagant building. It's a small building, a small house. We're not trying to do anything more than accommodate the basic needs of the client here.
And it's gonna be covered
Yes.
and it'll extend out the same 8 feet?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's shown in the elevation is a standing seam roof over the 4 columns at the front, totally open, not screened. It occurs at grade.
No additional variance is required for impervious
No,
No,
coverage increase? Okay.
yeah, in fact, we're under the 500.
for example, that's noted on page PP5. The last row is the 2025 proposed building of 372 square feet. And the building total goes to 2,295. It still represents only 10.47 of the lot area. And coincidentally, the impervious coverage only goes up to 3,855, a little less than 18% coverage. The
You're-
impervious.
Sorry, so you're staying in line with your existing side yard setback because
Yes.
of that bump
Yes.
out that's there. So really what we're dealing with here is is you going out into
The
the,
encroachment on the front.
which is already non-conforming at,
Correct.
does the township have any concerns about this from your side?
I'm not aware of that, no.
Okay. Okay. Additional questions from the board on this? Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking,
Oh, I know.
but I have no more questions.
This is rare. So. All right, I mean, if there's no questions, or I'm gonna make a motion to approve application Z 2025-38 for variance relief from sections 172-33B5 and 172-14F for the front yard setback and side yard setbacks. Is there a second? And also all additional standard permits and everything else.
I think 172, 141 is a special exception. Is that right?
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank
It's
you,
a special
Charles.
exception. The
Yeah.
variance is 172-33B5,
All right, and then special exception for 172-14F.
141F.
141F, sorry. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You say aye? Motion carries.
Yes. I'm just worried about the whole street is on a line right now. Now it's going out of that line. That's my concern.
Well, there's one other house that's there. I mean, the motion carries, so you're approved,
Yeah.
but, so, good
Yeah,
luck. But
Mike's right. In the immediate area, even though there is quite a variation on the architecture.
yeah, you don't need this on the record.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. This is now just chatting. But we're good. We approved it, so.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you,
and,
Mike. If you
Understand,
were-
Mike.
soon You'll all be in line.
Yeah. You just need everybody else to do it now.
I'm sorry.
You just need every other house.
Peter.
They're gonna be in. They're gonna be.
I mean, they're doing it all.
This is gonna make our nights.
I think it's gonna look nice.
That's not.
Congratulations. Good luck.
yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
very
thank
much.
you.
All right, next up is application Z 2025-39. Michael and Regina Antonori, 3905 Greenbank Lane. The applicant is seeking variance relief from sections 172-104A to allow the erection of a fence within the front yard of a defined corner lot. The applicant also requests relief from any other sections of the zoning ordinance that may be realized during the zoning hearing process. Subject premise is located in the R1 zoning district. You guys step up here. Yeah, I think
Yes.
it is okay. Yeah. Yeah, Gay's sworn in first.
I'm sorry.
Right? Steve, is the file in order,
The file is in order.
right?
Chairman, for the record, we had asked that the application and accompanying documents and evidence presented by the applicant be marked as Township Exhibit number 1. That the list of residents within 200 feet of the subject property were notified of tonight's hearing be marked as Township Exhibit number 2. The proofs of publication for tonight's meeting advertised in the Delaware County Daily Times on 2 consecutive weeks be marked as Township Exhibit number 3. And the copy of the picture of the posting of the property, which was evidenced of tonight's hearing, be marked as Township Exhibit number.
All right. Do we have anyone here that wishes to make public comment? It's all yours.
All right, the prepared statement, I'll try to keep it as not dry as possible. Good evening, my name is Michael Antonori on behalf of my wife Regina. We purchased the property at 3905 Greenbank Lane back in May. We submitted an application October 17th, application packet for what typically referred to as installing fence for rear yard, but giving a corner lot essentially to front yards by definition. The fence is needed for safety of our children and pets. Specifically, there's an infiltration bed right across the street. Yes, infiltration bed right across the street. There's numerous deer that come on to the yard. This has posed a couple problems. One is our dogs take off and rip the leash out of our children's hands. We also have a puppy that has a predilection to try to eat the deer droppings. I'm currently on a prescription diet to try to rectify that issue. It's happened a couple times. Besides that, given our backyard has easy street access, we'd like another physical barrier to prevent someone accessing our sliding door without any impediment. We do our best to keep the sliding door, which is the only real access to the back of the property, closed, but we have 2 young children, we have 2 dogs, we have neighborhood kids coming over. We've noticed in the area there have been some break-ins and thefts. These seem to be opportunistic. People just pulling on car doors, house doors to see if they're open. As of right now, we do our best to keep that sliding door closed. But all it takes is someone to pull right up on the side of the street, walk a few feet on our property, check that sliding door, and have easy access to our home. The variance relief is from section 172-104 and would allow the completion of a 225 small fence, as would normally be permitted for a house that is not a corner lot. It would extend from the rear of the house 90 degrees to the edge of 24-foot setback from Rockwood Farm Road depicted on the included plans. This would be approximately 8-foot setback from the existing sidewalk into our yard. The attached rendering and plan show that the proposed fence is consistent with the spirit and purpose of this chapter and the neighborhood. We feel the variance relief is justified due to these unique physical circumstances. There's no possibility that our property can be developed in strict conformity with the provisions of the zoning ordinance, and that the authorization of the variance is therefore necessary to enable the reasonable, safe use of our property. A few other things I'd like to note. There are past examples on record of approved variances from the front yard fence for corner lots that have been permitted in this township. Specifically, I could add 3903, which is our direct neighbor on the corner, and 306 Lister Road, which is on that same road.
Right in a row.
The variance, if authorized, will not alter the essential character of our neighborhood or district in which our property is located, would not impair the appropriate use or development of the adjacent property, and would not be detrimental to the public. The variance, if authorized, will represent the minimum variance that will afford relief to us and will represent the least modification possible of the regulation in issue for the reasons stated above. We are requesting your approval for these reasons so that we'll be able to enjoy our new home with the fence to allow our dogs and children play safely and to safely utilize our backyard. Thank you.
Sorry. Our engineer
An engineer wrote it,
for our company, so.
so I said it the way the engineer
All
wrote
right.
it.
We've seen a
Besides
lot
the
of
deer
He
these.
usually comes, but it's far, so.
You're fine. I mean, for this, we see a lot of these come in here where it's the corner lot with the
Yeah.
multiple front yards. Have you got approval from your HOA for this as well? So
We
they're
have
okay with it?
finally. Originally, they said, no, they wanted us to go straight off the back of the house, straight back. But as you can see, there's an existing fire pit and hedge line that the
Yeah.
prior owner had put in and was approved. So I told them, you're gonna make us go through this structure.
Yeah.
And
With
they-
gas lines running too, so.
And then that would be for anyone to use, it would be on the outside, but it would make no sense. And if we went to the left of that, then our back door isn't within the fence and there's no side door in the house. So essentially we can only use the front door unless we go off the top patio to walk the dog every time. And they're big, Bernese Mountain, like
Yeah.
doodles. Anyway, point is, it made no sense. So they said, the architectural review committee sent an email. I don't know if they gave it to you. I can show you a copy, but said, I approve it as it's shown in this.
I'm assuming the yellow section that we're seeing is just the half that you need the approval on. Are you going all the way?
Well, the rest of it's
Our
already
neighbors
fenced.
are already fenced on that
Oh.
corner, and they're
Yeah,
fine with us continuing the fence line.
Matching what they
Yeah.
had. Okay.
we are matching both. We're doing the same as this guy on this side, and the same as the one in the back on that side. And then, so that there's conformity. It doesn't like step up.
What is the makeup of the fence itself?
It's the same as what everyone else has. It is 4 and 5 foot high black aluminum in America. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
says here. It's the same, he measured what the neighbors had and it would match theirs. And then we also measured how far the two neighbors that are also on the corner in front of us off the street, how far back they went, so it would be in conformity and unison, look nicer.
So does the fence have, is it see-through? Is it, when you're saying what it
It's
is?
a metal, it's a
It's a
metal powder,
metal-
there's a
Like,
picture.
yeah, it just looks just like the fences that it,
Okay.
Everyone in the community.
can I
think,
approach the
has
bench? Is that the right word?
that.
Huh?
Yeah, can I approach the bench? Is that?
No,
They all have the
I'm
same.
actually not, they're the decision makers.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's
I-
the
if
same
you will
that I
show
think
that to
everybody
them,
in
I
the
think that's
township
important.
Or in our community has the same one.
The black one, black, yeah, okay, yeah.
It's the fence they have.
I'm pretty sure there's only one that everyone has used in the entire neighborhood.
You got a basketball player?
We'll see.
Or was that there?
I'm tall for, I think, normal people, but not.
No, he's talking about the court. It was there.
Yeah,
Just saw the driveway.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Saw the
I think our daughter, we'll see. But that was one of the reasons is with the HOA, we're moving from an area where you can do what you want. I had to tell my son, I'm like, you can't pee off the back deck anymore. I'm like, we're in the neighborhood now, but what, sorry. The engineer didn't write that. Yeah.
Right?
Well, I said you can't anymore. But,
You guys are big Top Gun fans.
oh, Maverick and Iceman,
He's the pilot.
that's not why we did it. But if my
It's a
pilot
fun
friends,
name,
yeah.
But I thought that was a sign because. it
No, all
was
my
the
pilot
Top
friends
Gun
were like, are you serious? I'm like, I didn't pick the names. So,
Yeah. And then the dogs are.
Driveway on the
Sorry.
side. or
What's that?
they have Neighbor.
Kill coins. Yeah.
Yeah, our is the,
No,
Tony,
you're-
our
yeah,
ARC
if
committee,
anything,
he's the one who
Our neighbor has.
approved.
Because you're butting right up against it.
Yeah.
Jody sent
They're
it-
like,
the message from Tony.
and if anything, our neighbor has saved
I'm sorry,
our puppy from
I have it. Do you want the email?
running across it every time. So
Okay.
she's like, yeah, please. So.
Yeah, the email came from Jody on August 6th. That's when we started this.
I can, I don't mind. Yeah, I can, yeah.
Might as well get
It's
it
been
going.
a struggle with that
I,
4-month-old
I
puppy.
would just make note that the Board of Supervisors is going to have a fence ordinance in front of it. I actually believe at the next meeting. This
The
fence,
one we've been waiting for.
the one we've been
Yeah.
waiting for,
Relief,
yes.
yeah.
I would say this fence would, because of the height, would be the problem, but the openness would be exactly what we were looking for. The amount of openness is actually greater, because it's a 1-to-1 is what we said it needed to be, in the ordinance. And so, really, I think if this applicant had been able to wait a little bit, I know that they're trying to get it moving
It's
forward.
just a
I-
puppy and we've been trying to do it
Yeah,
since
And if
August.
the
Yeah,
fencing
and-
company says after a certain date, then they're not gonna be able to do it because of.
Yeah,
the
so I
freezing.
understand why they're here before you. What the point I'm trying to make is, I think that if that ordinance were to pass on Monday night, I anticipate that the issue that you would have had at your hands would really be the height, and they're matching the height of the existing fences.
Yeah, that's our understanding.
So I just wanted you to be
What is,
aware.
what is the
I
height
do
that's
believe
gonna
that
be?
new
The height
ordinance,
is gonna be 3 feet
Okay.
in the new ordinance, but
but that's also white.
for in the
wood.
front yard area. And because this
Yeah.
is considered front yard, that's the reason.
But I do believe that that fence that they're allowing without approval is a white
Trying to help us.
regular
No, it could,
wood fence. That's
It-
what Zach from the township told me when he. put
well,
the sign
it's
in.
actually can be different, but that your fence would have been allowed if it would have been just 3 feet,
Okay,
but your height is higher. So you still would have needed the variance
got it.
for you to be here.
Okay.
So I just wanted to be clear that that's the intent, but that hasn't passed yet, but that's the intent of that ordinance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same as what,
I
it's
think- I
the
think
same that the neighbors
neighbors-
have.
Yeah, I think one neighbor has a little higher than.
One
the
is
other.
higher than the other.
That's why, because one neighbor has this and one has that, so we're trying to match. Make sure
We just didn't
everybody's
want it to
happy.
look silly, right?
Yeah.
So we were like, we'll have it lower in the back to match the guy behind us, and then on the side, his is higher, so we were trying to make it like you know, the sides are the same and the front and back are the same.
Kevin, we good?
Good.
And they already received actually all of the material.
Yeah, I do have a few. I'll make it.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'll make a motion to approve Z 2025-39 for the seeking a variance from section 172-104A to allow the build of a fence in the front yard.
I think it's a special exception. Or 172 to 104.
172, 104A.
104A.
Hey, I'm sorry, I thought they were applying under E. If it's A, it's not a special.
You good, Sam?
Right.
Because
Yep.
That's what
John said, right? And he implied by his testimony about safety and privacy fence. But want to do A and do variances?
Okay,
What did they ask for? I mean, it says one.
Application.
It's
A on the
It just
application.
says 104.
It says 104A is depicted corner lot. On what we submitted.
But it doesn't really matter. Variance obviously is a higher burden, special exception, but if you feel that they've met their burdens, then you can do it under A opposed to the special exception.
Accessory use area.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
no, it's okay. Do you have a recommendation on how we should?
No, I don't think it's gonna make a difference at the end of the day, but.
Are they not getting a fence?
Whichever valve actually helps us. is what it covers.
And I second.
Yes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good luck with your fence.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Who lives in the neighborhood? You live in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I didn't know I had so much crime in my neighborhood.
But we actually, so again, when I fly, she gets very hyper vigilant, any noises, luckily the dogs help, but the other day, and there's like 6 cop cars
Yeah.
Were you
down.
not there when that happened with all the
No, I
cop
live on the
cars?
other side, I live on, Furlong.
Okay,
Safe side then, we're in the,
yeah.
We're on the safe side.
yeah.
Well, I heard there were break-ins in the garden.
It just seems like it's,
And then that they, if you have a key, like the Range Rovers were getting stolen.
That was a couple events happened a couple of years ago.
Yeah, this is just what they told us when we moved in. They didn't say when it was.
One of the
It was just-
challenges was people were actually leaving their keys in the car.
yeah.
I'm sure.
And this, I mean, people kind of assumed that,
Well, I think
This
because
is-
you're so around everybody. that I think
And you-
get this all sense of
You know,
security.
because the windows on, or the mirrors go in and out, right? So
Yeah.
if it's locked, the mirrors, so
yeah,
it's easy
so,
for
I
someone
mean,
to.
that was one of the challenges where they had, they were just leaving their cars totally unlocked and
Yeah.
it was a challenge.
Yeah.
And
Your
I'm
mom
not saying
does
there
that.
wasn't some other stuff that went on too, but, it's, as much as we'd like to think that we're still,
Yeah.
country, we're
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
and,
It's just ironic. They had the 6 police cars there the first trip that he took when we moved into the house.
yeah.
She's blowing up my phone. I'm like, I'm away. I can't.
It's like writing the neighbors, put your kids inside. Are you not seeing the text thread? You know?
I think it was a vehicle.
As a whole, it's pretty safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I would hope
I mean,
that it is, yeah.
we occasionally have some issues, but as a whole. it's-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it ended up just being a contractor that was parked on the street.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
Hey, Sam,
Yeah.
do we have to do this additional business or is that
Okay.
just on the record? Sorry, just with, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. That's
Thank
all
you.
right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You want that microphone
you.
on?
Thanks. So we have additional business applications E 2024-32 for Mark Gilbert and David Gilbert of 3081 Westchester Pike wants an extension granted through until the December 18th meeting. Make a motion to approve the extension until the December 18th meeting. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Meeting adjourned.